Diahann Carroll, late great actress, groundbreaker, says she turned down coming back to the Dynasty reunion in 2006. Said that what Aaron Spelling and were offering, the monetary wasn't enough. She spoke out about the racial injustice and the financial, and she had always had to fight. She had done other projects. She was Dominic Devereaux when she was in the version of it in the 80s, which was highly rated and it was big time because there hadn't really been an African American actress or male in a big time soap opera on network TV at that time. Just thinking about it. Dynasty, when her character was an eye opener. Dallas didn't really do it. I love the show, but they weren't that progressive. Knots Landing wasn't. Falcon Crest wasn't. I'm just saying, aside from when they'd have an occasional maid or butler, somebody like that, they didn't really showcase black characters on those shows. There was some behind the scenes stuff, but as far as in front of the screen, it wasn't there. So Diahann Carroll didn't come back to the reunion in 2006. She cited the financial and also the lack of racial representation. She wasn't the only one to feel that way, to say that about some of those shows. A lot of people, when you watch soap operas today, and it's been way more progressive than it was because the TV networks and the soaps weren't that progressive back in the day. But what she represented, being Julia, being a black woman as a nurse on network TV in the 60s, it's not that long ago. A lot of people think that when you say certain stuff, they think we talking about 70, 80, 90 years ago. Wasn't that long ago. TV was pretty segregated, still is. There's still a separate and divide. There's still two different camps. There's still two different ways. But imagine it back then. They ghettoized you. They put you in a box. And when you see it, in formation, you see how it really has turned out. So I always wanted to applaud her. But yeah, I was wondering why she didn't come back to the Dynasty reunion. Because, you see Linda Evans and John Forsythe and some of the others that represented. But she was a no-show. And Dominic Devereaux was a big character on that show as time went on. It became a character that they, had to acknowledge. Distinctive name, distinctive flavor, distinctive flair, and unapologetically black with it. Diahann Carroll definitely stood out with the 80s rhinestones and the diamonds and the chic and everything. And she was a good counterpart to Joan Collins's character, Alexis Carrington, and to Linda Evans's flair. But, these networks, these people be like really slow with being progressive, really slow with how they, acknowledge certain things. So I wanted to take the time to talk about it because especially a black female in a series show.